Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Gemini. So, guys, this is going to be a reading for Gemini. So, we're just going to get into the message. Please know that this is a collective for Gemini. It may not resonate with all of you, so take what you need. If something doesn't resonate, let it go. Perhaps it'll grab you on the next reading. I want to tell you, Geminis, thank you guys so much for all your support. And if anything resonates with you, all I ask to support your girl is to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy the energy. If any of the messages you want to claim, definitely comment. I love hearing you guys' comments below. And let's just get right on into the message. So I was not really focusing in on one specific message. I just wanted to see what the universe has to have. Well, I would say what the universe wants to share with you at this time, okay? And however I'm guided to go ahead and put this out. So when I was in your energy, Gemini, the first card came out was the chariot. Gemini, so when that card came out, I just feel like there's some movement going on. All right. And I feel like some of you feel like things are changing for you. There's something that the universe is telling you that now you're finna have some movement. If you've been stuck or stagnant or been worried about which direction to go in or how soon something's gonna take, some of you may be like anticipating some type of outcome, or you've been working on something, or I don't know, you just feel kind of, I feel in your energy, Gemini, you just feel like, man, something's happening. I just don't know what. And the next card that came out was in Soul's Helper. And this was in one of the readings recently. A wonderful surprise is coming. Something extremely new awaits you. So I feel with the chariot coming out, and then with the newness, I feel like it's something new. Maybe something caught your eye. And you like, or you get the download, like, you know what, I'm going in the right direction. This makes sense. And it's almost like you want to see it and you don't want to see it. This person has like one eye covered and the other eye open, or maybe it's not exactly clear. You just know you're moving, but you don't really know what the movement is about. But the universe is saying there's a wonderful surprise is coming in and something extremely new awaits you. So it could be a new relationship. It could be a new job. It could just be a whole new mindset that you're having. But whatever it is, it's almost like, I also hear like a surprise. Somebody might surprise you with something. And this looks like a element of surprise. You may be like, oh my God, are you serious right now? Oh, you know, it's like something like that. So it could be an engagement. It could be something in the 3D. Maybe you realize you're able to afford something or get something, or somebody gives you something. But whatever it is bringing fresh new energy. I feel like you may have been expecting this, Gemini, but you may really act surprised, okay? I could say if it was in your season, it's like a surprise party, but it's not that. I think this is more like something within yourself that you deserve, or, you know, I just feel like this surprise is going to be very eye-opening to you. Now, you may feel kind of drawn back to at the same time, you know, because sometimes we can get in our head like, why are they doing this? Why did they give me this? You know, why they buy me this? Or why they taking me here? Somebody could be taking you somewhere too. I'm seeing like, you know how a surprise happens and somebody tell you like, you know, close your eyes and, you know, walk you to a surprise, or they give you a surprise, you close your eyes or something like that. I'm just saying that there's some movement in your life right now. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It don't have to be, but I feel that whatever this energy is different. And when I say different, it's like it's different from the energy you was encountering before this energy took place, okay? So whether it's you was just chilling, you weren't really expecting nothing, if you're in a relationship, I feel like something's going to surprise you in a relationship. Maybe you didn't feel that this person had it within them to be able to surprise you, Gemini. You like, I can be surprised. Geminis can be surprised, but sometimes not. Or maybe you didn't have, or maybe you just didn't feel like this person or this situation had it where it could really surprise you, and I feel like it is. The reason I feel that it's happening, because the next card that came out in your energy is feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. You are not alone. So I feel like whatever this is that happened to you, there is a surprise. There's an element of surprise is what I'm hearing. That whatever this is, if you felt at some point in time you was doing something by yourself, or you were alone, or somebody just didn't get it, somebody surprising you, like, I get it. I know exactly what you want. I know what you need right now, And it's because whatever it is, your ancestors is wanting you to know that they're there to support you. This is what I'm feeling. So if you've been wondering, is the spirit guides listening to you, or how long this is going to take, or maybe you just wanted a change and it's going to be a surprise, this change that's coming through, and it's going to feel good. You're very supported in it. I'm also seeing this like almost like the universe, your ancestors just blowing a kiss to you. Like, take that, Gemini, Like, if you've been disappointed in something, or something that been working out, or, I don't know. I'm not feeling like you was down, but I just feel like this is an element of surprise. Some of you it was not expecting it's about to happen for you. And I feel like it's coming. Your ancestors is putting this together. And it truly feels like it's going to have a lot of fire, a lot of passion involved in it. It has the Cancer, this is a Cancer's card, water sign, emotions. So it's going to be heartfelt. So it's definitely, I feel like it's going to feel good. And the reason I feel it's going to feel good is because you're going to see something start to change that perhaps you didn't think would change right away, or it couldn't change in a certain way. So say if, for example, you're having a conversation, if you're in a relationship with someone. This may not be it, but just an example. You're in a relation with someone and you just probably didn't think they get it, or they didn't understand it, or say you're in a place where you're okay. It's just hard for this person for you to accept or see that they're thinking outside the box. That's what I heard. Somebody's thinking outside the box, and you didn't think that they could do that. That's what I heard. Okay, let's go on. Let's get some more messages here. Spirit, this chariot moving forward. What? Can you give us more information? So we have the World card here. Definitely, I feel like this is a time of something you may have looked at in the past. You knew you moved on from it. You had to move on from it. And this is a major arcana. So this is like something you don't have any control over, right? Because your ancestors is actually taking control of this surprise of element. Surprise of element. That's what it's going to be. Surprise of element. Element of surprise. Element of surprise. Either way, it's the element of surprise. And it's like a wish, or like, I also see like a person blowing a kiss, like, I did that, didn't I? Like somebody gonna do something that they feel proud to do for you, that may have you a little shook, a little shock, whatever. But Gemini, there's something coming in, and someone is doing this along with they're being guided by your ancestors, or your emotions will be guided by your ancestors to accept this in this order, okay? So something is definitely ending for a new cycle to begin. I feel that this new cycle has a lot of passion in it. It has movement in it. There's a surprise in it, okay? Some of you could be getting engaged. You'll be getting a ring. You could be celebrating. Maybe you could be celebrating an anniversary for whatever reason it is, and you're going to get something. I don't know. I just feel like somebody's giving you a gift. or some type of performance or something that they do. And whatever this is just for you. It's just for you. It's not like, okay, maybe the world will see it. Maybe some of you will share with other people. But whatever this is, I feel like this is something just for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I told you, there's something just for you. So it could be a surprise that somebody coming in and apologizing to you. I feel like if you were in a situation where there was no movement, maybe no talking or conversation, or there was some space and time. I'm even seeing somebody could arrive that you haven't seen in a while, that you haven't seen in a while, and this person is coming as an element of surprise. I don't know. They just going to show up. And they showing up with their heart open, with an offer, with a gift. This could be you now. Y'all can interchange this. Maybe you have an element of surprise for somebody. Maybe you finna get engaged, or you have your emotions open towards something because some old cycle has ended and you feel the release of the energy to move forward. And you could be surprising yourself how you feel about a situation too. You're like, I never knew I could feel like this. But the reason you're feeling that way because something has ended and opened up a path for something new here to enter your life. It's like you're ready now, or you're either ready to share and give, or someone's ready to share and give with you. We have the 9 of Wands coming out. This definitely, this energy represents it represents the wounded warrior, okay? It represents, yes, you've been through some times. You've had to look and recognize and accept certain things for what they were. The battle wasn't easy. I don't think it was easy getting to this place. And maybe the person just feel like it's not going to be easy to surprise Gemini and do this. Maybe they trying to get you in a certain place or time. I don't know. I'm almost feeling like a surprise engagement or a surprise person. Maybe somebody you've been waiting on to see. I'm also hearing this may have been a situation where you've been working on your own for some time, Gemini, and now somebody else is coming in to kind of collaborate with you on something. Some of you could have someone that's in the military that's, going to be arriving, coming to visit you. You don't know they coming. Maybe they've been released. I'm also seeing like bars too, jail. Maybe somebody was in jail and they being released. They coming to visit you, coming to see you. This is a beautiful energy though, because whatever it is, it's going to feel good to you. You're going to, enjoy what this is. Now you may have been a little guarded. I'm also hearing you may have a meeting set up to meet with someone and you're just not sure how this is going to turn out. Maybe you ain't seen them in a while. That could be the case too. Let's see, what is it where the ancestors are showing up? Because they like feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. Feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. You're not alone. This is the truth. The universe is pretty much telling you, like, whatever is coming towards you is the truth, Gemini. Know the truth. You're going to see the truth, hear the truth. If there's something you've been working through that you wasn't, like, sure how it was going to work out, it's going to work out in your favor. It's a very beautiful surprise for you. And that's a lot of support around you from your ancestors is what I'm getting. Now, it could just be your ancestors giving you that passion and that energy to get passionate. To maybe there's something you needed to do, a movement, a direction that you needed a little help, a little more support. It's like having a little more faith. Okay, Gemini, maybe there was something you need to just have a little bit more faith and it wasn't clear. With this Ace of Swords, the universe, like the ancestors is giving you the strength, the power, the passion, and just something very to let you know, like, you are special And somebody is paying attention here. Not only whatever this is coming your way that's going to be very surprising to you on your path, but to also let you know that your ancestors has your back. And whatever I also feel like you may have been wishing upon a star too. Something you may have been wishing for or hoping that would turn out in a certain direction is happening. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, you know, the Knight of Pentacles upright is being very strategic, moving slowly, things coming through. In reverse, it's like at a standstill, like nothing's moving. I'm not investing. I don't see a difference. And if that's what you've been struggling with, seeing a difference in your life, you're about to see it. We're at a time where you just didn't see anything different. Like everything just, I don't know, it just seemed like everything stayed the same. Like we weren't moving, I wasn't making any progress, I haven't met anyone, you know, there's no new people coming in, I feel stuck or stagnant. And with that in reverse, that I feel like that's some past energy, and that's the energy that's being released from you now. And let's just clarify, this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit, Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like this may have been a time you didn't think that you could heal and get over, or a situation. Maybe even not even feel like you could fall in love again. But clearly you realized that you needed to take that time out to heal. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, it could be disappointment, heartbreak, relationships. But it could be you being disappointed in yourself, like not really holding yourself to the highest possibilities, or like almost feeling like I can't do anything until I complete this disappointment. Like maybe something disappointed you. Don't know what it is, Gemini, but it could have been just, you could have just been disappointed in yourself. Like, I'm so used to movement. This is what I'm hearing. Like, Gemini, you might be like, I'm so used to movement and things moving, that for some time now you just felt like there was no change in your life. And there is a change coming. And there's a beautiful change coming with a lot of support. And even someone showing up. Either this is a new person, or this is something you've been waiting on to change or to come through. But it all had to do with the Three of Swords. So there was definitely something. It could have been a third party situation. Somebody could be coming in too, Gemini, that you, and it's not for all, right? And we got the Death card under the bottom. So this is what I'm hearing, Gemini. Some of you been waiting on a relationship or someone to see how they was actually going to show up. I feel like you might have been disappointed in some actions that they took in the relationship. Whether they made you like feel like a third party. Not saying that they was cheating or anything. Maybe they had responsibilities, their mom, parents, or like I say, just other responsibilities where you didn't feel that they was really truly focusing on a relationship with you, of building and moving, and that's changing. Somebody, like, if they were stuck or disappointed or need to get over the hurt, the past, or release a third entity from this situation, they're doing that. And that very well may be the surprise. And you probably like, oh, I never, I didn't figure they'd do that. Maybe, I'm feeling like, and yeah, somebody might have went off and had to get themselves together. But in the meantime, what they did realize is that you were what they wanted, and they had to fight for it. And maybe there was something they really had to fight. It could have been, I'm hearing this, past relationships. Maybe they really had to fight to disconnect from past relationships, whatever it may have been. Okay, would have been baby mamas, baby daddy dramas. It could have been parents. It could have been a job. It could have been a mindset. It could have been they still needed to heal, to have this trust. They could have needed to see you. I'm also feeling like some of you Gemini might have cut this person off and was like, you know what? Until you get yourself situated and together, we'll just be friends. We'll just, connect when we connect, and you may have put your guards up against it, had strong boundaries. Like, Gemini, you like, I'm not going to accept any third party energy, And maybe you told this person, like, you either going to be with me or you're going to deal with the past. Like, you can't bring the past in my present. That's what I heard from somebody. Yeah. And somebody gave somebody some ultimatums here. Like, look, what you want to do? What you want to do? You want this or you want that? Okay. And I feel like you held that within yourself. And it may not have been easy, because I feel like you could have really, truly, this is it. Deep down in your heart, you was really hoping and choosing that this person chooses to move forward in life. And that if they move forward, like, you had something to offer them. And you could feel that they would have something to offer you. This is what I'm hearing. And someone's also coming towards you with some truth. So if it's some information that you was not aware of, and maybe that's surprising to you, that this person comes to you and just like, I really want to work on this with you. I've changed things. I've worked through my fears. I've worked through my heartbreaks or my dishonesty or trust that I may have had towards trying to have a relationship with you, Gemini. That's how I feel. Let's see. This 9 of Wands. I'm very curious. Is this Gemini or is this the person Gemini dealing with? Who is this 9 of Wands and what is it about, Spirit? Is this 9 of Wands and what is this 9 of Wands about? Okay. And that's a lot. Well, let's see. A Wheel of Fortune. This could definitely have to do with cycles, karmic. Okay. But it's great things happening, because eventually that wheel starts to turn. And I feel like, I also feel, Gemini, you might have left somebody out in the cold. I just heard, like, I just didn't take the calls as much anymore. I didn't text anymore, or I didn't go visit, because you needed them to make a choice. And I'm also hearing, like, Gemini, you was like, I'm not going to force you to choose me. If this is where you want to be, then I have something to offer. We can work through this. I got feelings for you. Or either this person had feelings for you and you just gave them that time out to work through it. What is the next card? Ooh, they coming in with a higher commitment. I don't know who you told this to. But see, when you got good, strong boundaries of what it is you truly want, and you tell the universe what you want, this is a clear case of I stand my ground with my heart, right? I feel this is honesty. It took you a long time to get to the point to even think about having a higher commitment with somebody. And I feel this may have been someone that you actually wanted to have a higher commitment with, but you wasn't going to just accept anything. You wasn't going to accept them to show up in any kind of way. Also, you wanted to make sure that they was healed and ready. You didn't want to be forced. You didn't want them forced. This is what I'm feeling. Like, that's why the ancestors is here. Like, we did certain things in the background, like, to... Not that this person wasn't it, but it was things that probably needed to happen. This person maybe needed to miss you. You needed to cut them off for some time so that they can see or appreciate or decide, right? But I feel that this decision with the chariot coming here, this person decided you were it, that they wanted to move towards you. They wanted to build and have something with you. And what they want to have with you is a higher commitment. Now, the Hierophant definitely talks about court cases and things like that. So maybe this person was going through court. I told you, it looks like they could have been getting out of jail. They had some court case they was dealing with. I'm also seeing a vehicle here. Maybe they didn't have a vehicle to get to you, and there was distance, right? And they was working really hard. Maybe this person is now purchasing a car or something of that sort. Maybe you're purchasing a car, but I see like the universe bringing something together that's about to work out for you, Gemini. That's a great surprise. It's a surprise. I feel the surprise is for you. Like the universe, like you didn't think that it's gonna come around, right? And I don't feel that this was like a toxic situation. Like, we had third energies like that became toxic. Okay. What am I getting, Spirit? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not getting some type of toxic relationship here. What I'm getting is two people that perhaps just needed time. or someone already knew what they wanted and they gave the other person space and time. Again, I am seeing distance here. Somebody could have felt like, with the distance within it, that maybe the relationship wouldn't work. Because they're not really good with working through distant relationships with the trust issue factor. And maybe that was all about healing, just having to hold on and wait, hold this down, do some healing, some soul searching, trust yourself, and then you have to trust the other person. I'm also hearing someone like, that distance was too much for me. I needed to be much closer. That's what I heard. This was some of them, or somebody. And the other one was the hangman. Somebody felt stuck. They may have been in a situation where they felt stuck and they didn't know how to get out of it, or they needed time to get out of it. Or, the hangman sometimes represents just sitting there looking at things at all different angles. And this person might have just sat there and just like, you know what? This person makes me happy. They had to look within, Sometimes you study long, you study wrong too. And maybe this person realized, like, if I really want to be with Gemini, I need to start moving. I need to start moving now. I've been stagnant for far too long. I haven't been able to get to Gemini like I want to, or communicate with Gemini. And I also feel like somebody just didn't want to lose you. They like, I had to make a change. Whatever it takes to have Gemini, that's what I'm going to do. So this person definitely sees. Let's try these other tarots. Let's see what comes out here. Okay, give me some insight, Spirit, on if this is this, because it seems like this is a relationship that the universe is bringing together, and it took some time to actually get it in a place where you both could trust each other. Yes, look at this. Well, well, my cards is upside down, so the universe said turn them upright. All right, now I'm gonna put these back in the deck though, because my cards was upside down. But you know what I felt like, them and I, it took, they needed to know that something was over in order to start something new. This is what I heard. And the universe has showed them that whatever it is that they was dealing with. And I feel like, the Ten of Swords, Gemini, that's our card. That's when we down and we like, okay, we can't get down no more. Only thing we can do is get up. So if somebody came to the end of their rope, there was nowhere else to go. We were bottom ground. We got the last sword in it. What else can we do? Get your butt up and let's start something fresh and something new. And that's what I feel is happening. Something fresh, something new is coming in. Even if this is just within yourself and you realize your mind of certain situations was holding you back from getting up, starting fresh. All right. You do have the Three of Swords, so there could have been some disappointment or loss or third parties, whatever it may have been, Gemini. But this is definitely a time of saying that it's over and let me get on my feet. I also feel here again, someone's coming in that feels that way too. Somebody may even feel, okay, Gemini is finally over that. Gemini is trusting me now, and we got a fresh new start. Right, Gemini, you could have been going through something that I feel like maybe this person was in fear that, you wouldn't give them a chance, or that you wouldn't get over maybe your fears of having this fresh new relationship. But somebody really wants to start something with you. I'm also hearing this person says you make them feel like a child within. Like you bring out that precious, loving, caring part of them. It's like a relationship they never had. I'm also hearing with this Ten of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, you're healing. That you were healing to them, or they're healing to you, or you're healing to each other. That's what, and because the ancestors is here. When they come for this, like, you got to be right for my Gemini. So the universe wanted to make sure this person was ready to put the work in, and that you was ready to accept it, so that you would put in the same amount of work so that it'll be an equal relationship. Now, both of you may have come to the ends of old relationships and disappointment and being in your head, and this is a new beginning for the both of you. This is what I'm hearing. what is it? What can we say about this person? Yeah, the Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, y'all see I had turned the cards upright. And now we got the Knight of Pentacles upright. So now we talking about somebody like, I don't got no more options. I'm not confused no more. There's only one option that I need to be working very strategic on moving towards, and that's Gemini. Or Gemini, this is you. Okay, so this is how the universe is this playing out. All right. Give me the closing message for Gemini in this situation that Gemini needs to be aware of in the future. Gemini, you getting engaged, girl, boy, whoever. Somebody finna have a commitment. There's a commitment coming towards you. Now you can say it's marriage. This could be you and all your spirit guides and all your love and your commitment and working your way through, and you're in that chariot and you done move through a lot of obstacles and understandings of yourself, and you done surprised yourself. Okay, that could be it. You surprise yourself with the help of your ancestors being there and strong and having your back. You realize how you have overcome heartbreaks, disappointment, being stuck and stagnant, feeling like you didn't have any other options. In the universe, is you do have options, and we have one coming in for you. And I feel also the universe has worked on this person, like we put them together for you. Yeah, after the heartbreak, the hurt, disappointment, down, whatever, the clarity of this situation is what you need to see is that we have something coming in for you, and it's going to be the truth. Okay, this is a connection coming in. Could be a connection that you're just going to collaborate and something you've been waiting to work on, but I feel it's something that's going to surprise you the way it shows up. It's a surprise. I'm serious. Some of y'all got to let me know. Did somebody show up at the door, knock? Did they take you out? Is they getting engaged? Is it that somebody getting transportation now? You're closer, you're moving in. There is something going on here that is taking place that is, some of it is surprising. I think the biggest part is going to be surprising to you. Maybe because it's either you realize you're ready to commit, or someone is definitely coming in with a commitment towards you. All right. And I can say it could be spirit guides leading you, and you're about to open the door for something that's really going to surprise your inner you. And it's after getting over something, and it's a higher commitment to yourself. But being able to be in a higher commitment after hurt and working through disappointing situations and being able to stand on your feet, that's a surprise within yourself. Maybe you realizing how far you come and that you're over a lot of things, and that you're willing to open your heart up and try again when it comes to love or commitment or relationships or friends, right? This is just beautiful energy. The universe is saying this is the truth. There is something coming in, and it is a commitment. Now, I know a lot of you Geminis like, there's nobody here. I ain't trying to have this commitment. The healed Geminis that realize how far they didn't come, or there's a Gemini or Geminis, right? This is collective. You know that relationship is coming in. That one that you wanted, but you didn't feel like you was ready for it, or you didn't feel they were ready for you. That's about to be a surprise, because somebody wants a higher commitment with you. And it's up to you, because you got all the strength, the knowledge, the understanding of this. And it is being brought to you by your ancestors, something you deserve, something you should be accepting. So when it comes, look. Twice. I got two different decks out here. Look at this. I can't make it up. All right. There's a higher commitment coming in for you, Gemini. This could be within your own whole soul. Right Gemini, left Gemini, happy Gemini, sad Gemini, healed Gemini, spiritual Gemini, whatever. There is a higher commitment coming into yourself, because it started with you. And then there is someone coming in that's about to surprise you, because y'all got the Wheel of Fortune. Things about to turn. It's karmic. I feel like there's some karmic that you release, they release. Or, they call it karma dharma. So this is dharma. That's that good karma, right? That's that good. That's that good. I think you heard that in another reading. Anyway, there's something good coming in. There's a higher commitment coming in for you. And that's it. The closing message. Higher you. How do the universe want you to accept this surprise, Gemini, that's coming in for you? How do the universe? Nature is calling you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with the healing powers. Look, like, don't be afraid of it. You're protected. It's calling you. Whatever this higher commitment is, nature is calling you. There's a Mother Gaia, they got you. You got nature, you got your ancestors, and a beautiful surprise coming. You can hide your face if you want to, but it's coming dead at you, Gemini. There's a high commitment. There's something beautiful coming your way. Started out with the chariot. So this is movement. There's a beautiful commitment coming your way. Complete understanding of a commitment of you, of your higher self, of your ancestors, karma, dharma, releasing the old, and it's new, it's fresh, it feels good. You're gonna be happy, you're gonna be surprised about this. So get ready for this surprise that's coming, because there is a beautiful higher commitment coming towards you as we speak. And that's what I got for you, Gemini. If it resonates with you, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I will see you in your next reading, Gemini. Love and light.